Peace, everybody. Speed Science Boxing Academy. We'll be back with another video. All right, man. So I was watching the Fight Hype interview when he was interviewing Sergio Mora. You all know Sergio Mora. He's a former world champion turned boxing commentator and analyst. Well, Fight Hype, they was talking to him, and they was talking to him about Gervonta Tank Davis. And Sergio Mora, he had some choice words about Tank. He said that, he's a fan of Tank. One, I want to get that out there first. He said he's a fan of Tank as far as his excitements and the fights that he put on display, but he's not a fan of his resume. He was saying that he don't look at Tank like an elite champion. He don't look at him like the cream of the crop, because the interviewer, he was like, well, do you look at Tank like a 30-year-old prospect, like what Tim Bradley has said? And Mora said, well, first, before he said something, he was thinking about it, because he hesitated, and he hesitated for like a good 6 or 7 seconds. And when you're talking to someone, you're asking them a question like that, and someone hesitate for 6 or 7 seconds, that's long. So that silence is deafening. So we already know what that means. But he wanted to be PC, so he said he wouldn't have said that. That may have been a little too extreme. That what Bradley has said. He was like, but he don't look at him like a champion. He said because he don't count those secondary belts, because that's really what Tank got. He got secondary belts, and he was elevated to the WBA lightweight champion, because all the other belts he got, he really had like the secondary, the WBA regulars and all that stuff, and the interim belts. I think the only real belt he had is when he beat Jose Bajaza when he got his first world title. Other than that, all the other belts was either secondary or he got elevated. So he was saying, yeah, he don't look at him like a champion, but he don't look at him like a prospect either. Like what Tim Bradley said, he said so he's somewhere in the middle. He's a good fighter and everything, but he need to put them names on that resume, because when you look at his resume, he say, yeah, he fight good people, he fight winners, but he not fighting champions. And that's real. All the Tank fans, y'all can say what y'all want, but we just looking at the facts. And I think Tank know that. I think that's why he's talking about retiring all this stuff, because he know he's getting to the point where he just can't keep fighting all these dog people. He's going to have to fight some real tough people. And what I believe is, and I could be wrong, but what I believe is he's afraid of losing, because he want to have that lure of invincibility, and he want to retire undefeated and a knockout artist. So he'll just have that persona for the rest of his life. But if he get defeated, some people is not going to be looking at him the same. Although he'll still be a world class fighter, but in his mind, his psyche, that's the type of person that he is. So and I can tell, because I know a lot of people like that. I grew up in the gym. I just was boxing 4 years ago. Like I dig it. I understand, and I know people like that who, like my cousin, was an undefeated amateur. He was 22-0 with like 20 knockouts. He went to the Nationals in Vegas to fight Joshua Temple. I don't know if any of y'all know about Joshua Temple. Back in the day, he was the #1 amateur in the heavyweight division in the amateurs, which is cruiserweight in the pros. Super heavyweight in the amateurs is heavyweight in the pros. But my cousin, Buck, but we call him, his real name is Jalil, but we call him Buck though. He went to go fight Joshua Temple, and I wasn't there, but from what Juice and everybody, from my coaches and who went out there, from what they said is they went, uh, they when a bell rung, they came across each other, they 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 start standing right there. He tried to do like a little feint, and Joshua Temple just caught him, boop boop, and knocked him out. He went to sleep for a second, and it was like 15 seconds. He got knocked out in 15 seconds. and that messed up his whole psyche. He ain't fight again after that. He trained a little bit after that, but he didn't want to fight again. And now he like in the streets, getting out of jail and all that stuff. And it's like, bro, you could have been a world class fighter right now, but because you lost and you got knocked out, it messed up your brain. You couldn't handle it no more. And I say all that to say that's Tank. That's how Tank is. So yeah, I I believe he don't want to ruin his reputation, and that's why he's talking about quitting and everything. So Sergio Mora, he's absolutely right when he talk about Tank resume and his mentality and his psyche and everything. And all the Tank fans is going to disagree, but it is what it is. The truth is in the pudding. Tank got to fight someone real, or his legacy is going to be forever tarnished. Because right now, if he retired, I'm not even 100% sure if he's Hall of Fame status worthy. I don't know if they're going to be counting on the secondary. Like, I really don't know. So, I don't know. This is intriguing, but it is a good talking point. But that's just what I think. But let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.